tunes. Oh, law. Dodge as all hell. Righty ho, it is I, Leclerc. Touch with the barge pole. I think I am still gonna watch myself because I have problems. What can I say? How can I actually watch myself? Am I on this? If I do a stream manager, can I actually watch my stream? Manage stream. I would love to manage my stream. It's me. It's not me. Why can't I see myself? I want to see myself. Edit loud. I want to see me. Stream preview. I would like to see a stream preview, please. There we go. There we go. Look how beautiful I am. Why would I not want to see how beautiful I am? And this can all be much smaller because that's not necessary. That's in the wrong place. Why does it keep moving stuff around? It's very annoying. That can go away. That can shut up. This can close down a bit. Right, now I think we're onto a winner. I can see my beautiful fat face. Don't think I need the edit stream info. I've got an activity feed. Edit stream info panel removed. Why not? That'll do, pig. That will do. In other news, it is me. Look, it's me. I'm watching myself. Not that that's tragic or anything. Right, it is me though. I am back. Back once again, the Renegade Master beat bop bap and power bop bops. Right, no. Look, I'll stop it. One day I'll remember not to do that while you're watching. Right. Very nice. Yeah, very clever. Right. Oh god, right, so where was I? So I had, you know, what did I have? I had, well, let's start it. Let's see what we've got. We've got, that's not what we're looking for. We've got Unix. Unities. So I think that's too far out. It's much too far out. Oh, piss off. Alright. Doink. Why would you not? That's annoying. Sorry, very, very boring. Boring but annoying. So, we have a penguin. Bear with me. This is a penguin. We have a penguin. And we have a drunk old man. This is a radical penguin. If you were born before... If you were born after, sorry, 1995, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but in the 90s, radical was a word, man. It was a word, and this, as you can see, has got a bit of a 90s aesthetic, not the birth canal through which it's flying, but we do have a birth canal, and the penguin has some slight physics issues, but that's okay. Whee! That's slightly giving me the heebie-jeebies. But anyway, so basically, we've got a birth canal through which the penguin can fly. Now, I don't think this birth canal is wibbly-wobbly enough, so the first thing we need to do is change the wibbly-wobbliness of the birth canal. I might stop calling it the birth canal. I might not stop calling it the birth canal. So, I think to start with, we want to generate the terrain. Okay, so we've got some purling noise, which isn't enough. It's not enough, this purling noise. I think the problem is I don't really know what purling noise does. I think the problem is I don't really know what any of this does. So the x coordinate... I mean, what the heck's time? Time current frame says start the application. Why would I want to do that? I mean, surely that's just 0? I'm so confused. Right, let's see what let's see what time it is. Float time equals time dot time. There's probably easier ways of doing that, but anyway, debug. God. Log the time. Excellent. Right, so there's going to be quite a lot of time. I mean, spoiler alert. Oh god. Okay, well I hope everyone's prepared for my console to go absolutely batshit. This is so slow. This is the worst thing about coding like Unity. It is very, very slow. I mean, how do I make it faster? How much RAM do you actually need to make this not tediously slow? Right, that's a lot of... That's less time than I was imagining. Or is it just run out of... Did it get bored? So the time is just 0. Are you kidding? So the time is just 0 at each point. So this is completely pointless. I times smoothness is completely pointless. So the x coordinate just... What? What the hell? How does Perlin noise work? Right, let's use Claude. I mean, as it's called, Perlin noise always generates smooth pseudo-random values that vary continuously over space. Great. Random value at each point gives you white noise. It does. Perlin noise gives you values where neighboring points are similar. Oh, this is much too much information. Around a gradient vector, I see. Just multiple layers, multiple octaves. No, I'm not really interested in that. It only takes 2 dimensions. For one data array, you just fix one axis or slowly drift it. A variation between runs. Yeah. So if I wanted to extend the see, I don't think that's what I want at all, because I want it as an offset. I don't think it's the right sort of noise. So this is very complicated. I mean, look, I'm literally just trying to make a birth canal. I will stop saying birth canal. So what I really want is a Perlin offset. That's what I want. That is what I want. And I want that offset. Perlin. So it returns a value between 0 and 1. I am absolutely confused. Scale parameter in Unity is just stretching or squashing the input space, but it's more zoomed in a slower variation. So, well, let's just try dicking with it. Bigger scale equals more zoomed in. So I want a smaller scale. So I want my smoothness to be, you know. The problem is that this changes all the time. Where's my smoothness? God almighty, where's my smoothness? Right. There should be a nicer way of dealing with this crap. Terrain generator, smoothness. So let's make you 0.05 and see if we see anything there. Wink. So, exciting stuff. So, now, I mean, this is the worst bit about this whole business. Oh, actually, that was faster. No, you see, I think that's made it smoother. I don't think that's made it less smooth, I think it's made it more smooth. That's definitely made it more smooth. No, bollocks to that. Right, so let's go the other way. Right. Let's see if this makes any difference. I mean, let's see if we can even see a difference. Because if we can't, with a factor of 10, then I'm probably doing this wrong. Oh, that is... Yeah, but that's not what I want. So I want it to be smooth. But with more variation. Okay. So maybe I am actually being stupid. Maybe about 0.05 is correct, but I want the noise amplitude. That's not right. Oh, I see. I've got different sorts of noise. All right, so let's go in here and say. So that's. But then, hang on, what? So is that naught? Alright, let's just times it by 5 and see what happens. Let's times the whole thing by 5, yeah. So let's just times 5 times... I don't know what you've just done there, but no, it's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Don't want noise amplitude, stop trying to be clever. We shall see, we shall see. Why does this take so long? Very annoying. Oh, I suppose that's why that gets to be over there. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that has done more or less what I wanted to do, except it's in the wrong place. But that is now more... There's probably a simpler way of doing that, isn't there? Yes, that was easier. So my smoothness is too high, so let's say that's too smooth. That was too unsmooth. Well, 0.5 was too jaggedy, so let's just say 0.1. That's not helping anyone. Smoothness is 0.1. Go. The problem is I want to do it at like real time, because then I could... Oh, here we jolly well go. Alright, so all I need to do is get that in the right sodding place. Okay, so it's probably that I want that to be outside of there. I probably want that to be about... Oops. So I want 10 times the Perlin noise. 10 times the Perlin noise. Alright, let's see what that does. Alright, I mean, I'm slightly... I still haven't really worked out how this Perlin business works, but I think I've roughly got an idea. Right. Come on. Oh, hello. That's gone quite well. That has gone quite well. I mean, it's slightly annoying that it's so sort of... I mean, that's kind of actually what I'm after. I mean, I want even more, don't I? Alright, so let's make it 15? I mean, that's the renormalization is probably slightly wrong, but so hopefully now we've got a penguin driving through a very bendy, wibbly-wobbly birth canal. Oh my god, I have. Well, look at that. Okay, so that's maybe a bit... Oh, come on, penguin. Naughty penguin. In you go. There we go. Right, so the penguin can go up. Okay, so this is probably a bit too difficult at the... So I probably want slightly more smoothness. No, I probably want slightly less... Oh, hello. No. I feel like... I don't really understand why I've got... So what is the width? Look, anyway, basically that's kind of worked. Right, so I think the gap height can be a bit more. I think maybe slightly smoother. And slightly smoother does seem to be 0.08. Gap height 5, maybe 6. Right, I'm going to call this close enough to start with, unless this is a complete mess. That's what we're going to go for. So, I think, look at that, that's basically what I'm after. I mean, it's slightly in the wrong place, so... More or less. I mean, more by luck than judgment, it has to be said. But, so how much have I moved that down? I've moved it by another 3 down. I think it could probably afford to be maybe another bit more down because it's still quite at the top. So let's move it by another 4. But I think that's basically working. Alright, fine. So, you get to be -9. You get to be an F, just because why not? So I didn't have to dick around with casting things later. Right, this is exciting. So, after this, we add, what do we add? We add, right, after this we're going to add some noise to the walls. Oh my god, this is actually going quite well. Okay, so come on, penguin. There it goes. Penguin. No, naughty penguin. Okay, I mean, there's definitely going to be some working out some maths here, but that's okay. Yeah, okay. Kind of. Oh, come on, penguin. Oh, no, come on. Penguin! I mean, that's basically the gameplay for the underwater part of this game. I mean, it's going to get better, but tragically, that is basically it. So, okay, that's great news. So, I think it could be slightly... Still slightly smoother. Okay, but that's it. Okie dokes. So now we've generated ceiling max points and ground max points. Okay. Okay, well that's easy enough. So all I've really done okay, fine. So now we're going to add some of this crap on top of oh, there should be a question of the day. Question of the day. Alright, I'm going to write a question of the day. Because I need, like, the thing is, when it's just me, this isn't particularly fascinating stuff what I'm thinking. Although when no one's watching, maybe I could actually do the really boring stuff. I see. So if I change the scale, very clever. Very clever. I understand what you're talking about. So the thing is though, I don't want that. So I want the octaves to start at 1. Oh, no I don't. Now I'm really confused. Well, I don't know, really. I mean, I think this makes for more fun. I mean, this has got a penguin in it. Can't argue with that. Maybe I should have this running all the time. It's a shame you can't edit the code, like, in... I mean, it feels pretty periodic to me. I suppose that's just heads, tails, heads, tails, heads, tails. Heads, tails, tails. I feel like heads, tail. It doesn't... Don't be dead, penguin. It's dead. It's sad because no one's watching it. I'm sad because no one's watching it. What? Why am I being stupid? Am I being dumb? Wait, 100? I don't even know what 100 means. I mean, is it actually 100? It comes out to about here. Oh, it is. So that's just coming out to that. I see. Okay. So... Huh. Am I being dumb? Oh, I don't smoothness. I do not understand. I really don't understand what's going on here. Okay, I'm going to delete this because I don't think it's doing anything, and then at least we'll know if I'm right. But the time is permanently 0. No. And that, as I expected, it's made precisely bugger all difference. The problem is humans don't like random. Humans like pseudo-random. On the other hand, humans like random when it means you can do something fun with it, so maybe... I still don't really understand what's in doing the interpolation. Oh, god damn it, what is doing the interpolation? Alright. Are you interpolating the line for me? I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Yeah, you've only given me 100 positions, so what? It really is it? Those are all, if I zoom in, are these each individually? Oh, they are! Bugger me! Okay, so it's not a curve at all, it's a lie. It's a filthy, filthy lie. Then why am I getting these odd up, down, up, down, up, downs? I mean, that's the same height as that, surely. No? They look very similar. So, where are you? So, what are we at about? I mean, that's just consistently at 0. I'm very confused, in case it wasn't clear. So the x coordinate is a seed plus I times smoothness, whatever the hell that means. But then you use the x coordinate. What? I think I'm being dumb. Well, let's put that in there and see what happens. That might make more sense. You never know your luck. But now I feel like it's just going to move it all across. No, I don't think this is the solution. It's just going to move it by a random huge number. Yeah. And you're now at 182. I mean, why would I think that was the correct thing to do? I mean, that is odd. Even by my standard, that is odd. I might like, that's a -1, that's a +1, that's a -2-ish. No? Am I being stupid? God, I mean, I've got to get this right, otherwise it's not going to work, you know? Time is rather charmingly consistently 0, so I can live with that. So I don't think I need the time. Well, that's just bollocks. The x-coordinate is the seed times the smoothness, which is absolutely bizarre. So the seed is entirely pointless. What? No. So let's put that in there for... Okay, so it is that. Okay, so okay, no, I see. So that it's very confusing. Okay, so you now are just that, because X Please can ye give me an example of purling noise used currently? So I suspect that this is wrong. No, I want that to begin with. Gonna generate a tunnel that is relatively smooth through which the penguin can move, and then add noise around that for authenticity. Well, I mean, we'll still need a tuner to have a relatively smooth tunnel. Have you any ideas for starting values? I'm not sure about that. What was in there? Oh, what are you doing? Alright, fine. What are the two things? What's going wrong? Settings. Some code settings changes to allow web search. Fascinating stuff. Get a rough start for the basic game tunnel. Yeah, why not? Right, I should shut that all out just in case. I don't know. Alright, fine. Why not? So we've got in here, the float is the actual x value, so we've got the x chord, number of octaves is 2, amplitude is 1. I don't know why that's in there rather than here, but whatever, 2f 0.5s, height flow, so minus 9. Alright, let's see what that gives me. Let's see if that gives us anything better, shall we? Says he expecting the answer no. I might have another beer. This is thirsty work. Come on then. What have we got? Well, that's exciting. It's just nowhere near where I want it to be. God damn it, that actually has worked quite well. Oh man. That has worked quite well. God damn it! God, it annoys me. So what do we need? We need a bit more amplitude, I think. Yeah, we need a bit more amplitude, but other than that, that's actually... Yeah, that's much more like it. Oh, that is much more like it. God, that's frustrating. God almighty. I mean, we're all... They're coming for our jobs, they really are. Alright, so a bit boring, but nothing we can't change. So, what did I do last time? The FBM times the height multiplier probably needs to change. The height multiplier is 5. What do I have over here? Boop. Height multiplier 5. Let's make that 10, 15. See what that looks like. People of Twitch, hear me now. Oh, what the hell? God damn it. That's a bit too much, to be honest. So I want probably a bit more smoothness. The smooth of the groove that's making you move. This is exciting. A bit more smoothness. That's even less smooths, I would say. Is it less smooths? It looks quite hard. Alright, so that needs... Oh, I think smoothness went that way, didn't it? So maybe I want that to be 0.07. Height multiplier is fine, but I probably want an offset. There's no such thing as offset speed. Don't know why it even exists. Oh, that is looking good. Yeah, that is looking quite good. Ah, smart ass. It's such a smart ass. Why is it such a smart ass? And that was always minus 13. I wonder why that was. What is the FBM? Does the FBM add a... It doesn't. Very odd. Alright, fine. 13. And then... What do I want? I don't think it's enough, actually. So is that 10 up? I think it is. Well, let's just start. Let's see what happens, shall we? Oh my goodness me. It's an actual game. Look everyone, an actual game. Oh my god, it's an actual game. Alright, so I think one of the things we've learnt here... Okay, this is quite hard, is one of the things we've actually learnt. So I think we're going to make the smoothness... Okay, I mean... Alright, so we'll start with the smoothness down at 0.5. Fine. Right, let's start that again at 0.05. We have gone full circle, but I'm hoping now that actually, firstly, I've learned what Perlin noise is. Secondly, I've learned what fucking fractal motherfucking whatever the fuck that was, which is the most exciting thing I've ever learned about. Oh god, yeah. Oh, actually I'm quite excited about this. Okay. Alright, fractal bitch monkey noise. Alright, so we're gonna have a starting frequency. Come on, penguin. Okay. It's great news. Oh, I was doing so well. I was doing so well. Look, it's an actual game, everyone. Alright, we might deal with other things at a future date. No, look at it. No. Bye-bye, penguin. I can't believe this. This is absolute ridiculousness. Total ridiculousness of the first order. I don't know, you really should try this sometime. It's an extremely satisfying experience. I mean, look. The camera follows the bird. I mean, look at this. And I got it through. I threaded the needle. Whee! Fly, penguin, fly! Right. Well, I'm happy. I'm gonna celebrate with a beer. I mean, do I look that bad? Maybe I should wear a hat. I might start wearing a hat. People like hats. I have a hat. I'm gonna wear a hat. I'm gonna get a beer and wear a hat. I will be back in a second. I really need a bum 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 bum. I was sure that I'd come back to find that I kind of had a viewer. Right, I'm renaming this podcast. I'm renaming it to Drunk Old Man Wearing Hats. I've got a hat. See, I can be... Oh. Well, that's not good. Oh, have you broken, computer? My computer's broken. Oh god, it has broken. What are you doing? Oh lord, is this something Windowsy? This is going to be something Windowsy, isn't it? It's always something Windowsy. So like, that's working, but this isn't. Oh, for knob's sake. Sorry, my computer stopped working. I can see that I'm still streaming. Come on. Come on, you. See, I've got a hat on. Nothing says comedy like a hat. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, hat. On. Oh, the hat doesn't work with the headphones. Right, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I care. Where's my hat? Now I know why everyone wears baseball caps when they're streaming, because you can put a headphone over it. Oh my god, did you just see my bald spot? I just saw my bald spot. That was a deeply alarming experience. Right. This is not working for me. Oh, there we go. See, I'll put a hat on and I get viewers. Twitch streamers are basic bunch. Hello. No, hang on. What? No. Oh, God. That can go over the top of my head. There we go. Look at that. I am on fire, people. On fire. I've got a hat. I've got headphones. I don't look even remotely eccentric. I've got beer. Oh. Am I allowed to? Yeah, I'm not getting sponsored. This is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid to drink Singer beer, the best beer in Thailand. Is that true? Not strictly. But anyway, I am drinking a beer, and you're just going to have to put up with it. Despite the fact that it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh god, I'm not sure about this hat. It might be my thing. Anyway, welcome back to my Twitch stream. And if you haven't been welcomed back because this is your first time coming to my strip team, then welcome to my Twitch stream. Did I say strip tease? Look, I've made a birth canal. There's a penguin. It goes through the birth canal. Nothing happened so far, but essentially, this is going to get better, I promise you. Like, this is only day 5, might be a slight lie. It's like day 10 or something. But it is my first ever. That does give me the screaming heebie-jeebies. Yeah, okay, fine. I think that's the first thing to fix, is that, because it really upsets me. Yeah, okay, fine. So it's the next thing to fix. Right, so what we've got in here, somewhere, is we've got the lock camera. So lock camera Y. Great. No idea what this does or how it works, but that's not going to stop me. So the lock Y height, great, love that. So the position is the state.raw position. And the state is what? Camera state is that. So what's the M? Sorry, how's this working? So why does it change when the penguin spins around? Do you even know where the penguin is? You don't. I need to make that into some sort of a vector at some point, but that's a different problem. There is no walls anymore. There are no walls. Although there probably will be actually at some point, so I'll just keep that. Okay, look. I've got a camera. It's locked to the thing. That makes sense. The Y position stays the same. What's VCam even do? Did I write this or did I just steal this off the internet? It looks suspicious like I stole this off the internet. Cinema core, machine stop jump, blah blah blah, camera state, blah, vote delta time. None of which seems particularly important. Why wouldn't it be enabled? Where the fuck? I mean, what the hell? This is the one thing that I sort of like vibe coded, and I already regret it. I have no idea what any of it means because I was like, oh, I don't really care. I'm just dealing with the camera, and now I care, and now I've got no idea what any of it means. Where am I using this? I must be using it somewhere. So, scripts, lock camera. Can I show where I'm using it? Find references in project. Great. Okay. Aha. Yes. Right. Aha! And this is following the penguin. It is coming into view. So, this thing follows the penguin. and it follows the penguin's transform. So as the penguin, so if I make that 0, oh, I don't think it means that sort of distance. Central and activate. Ah, target offset. Aha! So I'm offsetting it on the y-axis. Do I have... This is very exciting. I know this is fascinating TV, but this is good. I'm getting there. Do I have... Does it, like, catch up? It does. Oh, so it catches up. So... Oh, God, but it's hard to see it's catching up because the thing's bloody bouncing everywhere. So, boo, 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 boo. This is absolute lunacy. So... Okay, so it's so... okay. So if I make this 0, then it's going to stop being annoying. Oh, that is less annoying. But it's not where I want it to be. Well, having said that, it wasn't where I wanted it to be anyway. So can I do, like, is that minus 12? No, it is not. No. I don't know what any of that means. It's slightly freaking me out. Target tracking. Oh, yes, see, so I want it to be offset, but I don't want to be offset. What the hell's going on? Oh, what? Are you kidding me? No. I don't want a Z zone. Yes, fine. Look, hello. Oh, you're confused. Aha! Oh, I am nailing this. Look, you see, I understand computers. So what's a dead zone? That's exciting. So it can't be within the Z zone. That is so cool. A bit weird, but it's kind of cool. Oh, I see. It won't come through the dead zone at all. Ah. I'm not really sure why that's particularly... How very clever. Alright, fine. That's all great. So actually... I'm clever. I have my moments. Right, so I don't want it in here. I want it in the script. And then it can be an X offset. So we will have... lock camera Y, which for its own... Oh, god damn it. Why is it automatically... Oh, fine. Public float, I don't know what M unified field means. Float. No, an X offset, but we're nearly there. And then we want down here pos equals stable position, pos Y. Yes, that. Yes, maybe. Fine, why not? Let's see what that does. So now, if we run that, and we get rid of this stupid target offset, if you ever run. So I reckon, no, get rid of that, give that a minus 12. Hey, give it a 12. Oh, frickin' Nora. He can, it transpires, be taught. Oh, anyway, question of the day. Question of the day. Check it out. Question of the day. Am I too clever for my own sodding good? Oh my god, look at this. This is fantastic. So it's now not penguin oriented. Wee, radical penguin! I think. I don't know, my girlfriend said to me earlier, she said, what, so you're just going to press flap? And I was like, yeah, like Flappy Bird. You never play Flappy Bird? She'd never heard of Flappy Bird. I mean, she's old. I won't tell you how old. She's not as old as I am. She's younger than me, but she's still old. Anyway, she'd never play Flappy Bird. But she was like, oh, but surely there should be up and down buttons and stuff. I was like, no, not sure, no. But now I'm already thinking, oh crap, actually maybe there should be up and down buttons. The thing is, I want it to be something that people can play on a phone as well, right? God damn it, I think she's right. Oh god, it's going to be an up and downy game. I mean, there's just so many. Oh, I don't know, always listen to the girlfriend, that's what I say. I mean, not just for political reasons, although it is a good idea for political reasons. Right, so, yoink. Alright, well I'm calling this a win so far. So let's now say that the smooth terrain generator, we generate a line renderer, an edge collider, and the ground collider. Can we give it a tag? Ground collider dot add tag. Add tag. Oh. Get tag. Oh no. Does that work? Okay, maybe that does work. So we'll call that. We won't call it ground. We'll call it tunnel because it's a tunnel. And this too. Yeah. Alright, well let's see. And then we will generate the terrain, and in here we will say if the penguin interacts with the tunnel, then we're in Trubs bubs. Well, fine, fix it. Okay. Well, that as well, please. Alright, fine. And now end game, we will actually not do that because it's going to be too annoying. Right. So now we see if I'm actually any good at this game. We also see if I actually know how to program. Right, come on penguin. So firstly we're going to hit the wall on purpose to see whether it actually notices we hit the wall on purpose. And after that, oh god, I shouldn't have had a beer. Tunnel's not. Oh, what? Oh, I have to make a tag tunnel, do I? I see. Boink. Oh, well, okay, that's kind of clever. So, other than the fact that I'm an idiot. So, add tag. Okay, can we manage tags? Aha, we can manage tags. Well, can I remove that tag and we can add tunnel? We can have that, we don't need wall door spawn either. Right, in other news, I think this also means... Ah, that's a very interesting point. I don't want that layer either. How do I get rid of layers? I've changed my physics settings when I had no idea what I was doing. And I changed it to do physics 2D layer collision matrix. I want everything to be everything because I am actually Not an idiot. Right, great. So that's great. How do I close this? That is not what I intended to do. How do I close this? Oh, come on. Is this going to be my big problem now, is closing the bloody... Come on! Oh, it's like that. I'm being really dumb. Alright, so layers... Window... Layers. How do I kill layers? Oh, this is kind of really uncomfortable. I'm not sure it's worth it for the memes, you know. It kind of feels like it's kind of hanging off my ear in this slightly awkward manner. Alright, so it's probably the same sort of thing. Add layer. Okay, great. I would like to remove this layer, please. Fine. Can I kill you? That doesn't seem to have really done what I wanted it to do. No. Right, well, now there's no layer and you're just going to have to suck it up, sunshine. Suck it up, buttercup. Yeah, I love this. That's great, but no, not what I wanted. Whatever. Right, no layers for you, naughty layers. Alright, fine. I'll ask my friend Claude. How do you remove a layer in Unity? You can apparently get this thing. Yeah, remove a custom one I added. Nice sarcasm. So, yeah, thanks. Charming indeed, Claude. You know my vibe. Alright, well, Claude's obviously catching on to my slightly sarcastic way of looking at the world. God, it's alarming, it really is. I mean, I can see why people fall in love with their AI. I mean, I'm not going to fall in love with my AI, but I mean, like, they have ridiculous personalities. I was not expecting this. I'm quite new to the whole AI business. Oh, look at that, game over. God, it actually bastard works as well. Oh my God, it's fantastic. Alright, so. I mean, look at this. So I think we want to turn off the physics on my penguin rotational. Can I turn off rotational physics on the penguin? Right, penguin. Rotational physics. Constraints. Freeze position. Freeze rotation. Is that what I want? I don't think it is. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, because it's Z. It probably means Z axis. I mean, I have got a physics degree. So I think maybe it means freeze rotation is the Z-axis, is you're freezing it along the Z-axis, which is, of course, from above. Oh my God, I got a penguin that's doing shit. Okay. Oppa, no, you see, there's problems with this, but I'll work it out. Yeah, it's kind of slightly boring having the speed related to the flap, which I do like in a way. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure how penguins actually genuinely move. I'd quite like it to be, not exactly realistic obviously, because that'd be insane. Right. So, okay. So what have we done? So in here, we've saved that. In here, we've done all this. So we've changed Oh, you know what I could do? Am I gonna regret that? I changed it in the tag manager, that's it. Because I have poor impulse control. Am I gonna regret that? Right, well, good. So do I now have layer, chicken dinner? I've got 3 water layers. Well, I've got 2. What? No, you see, I've broken something. No, it didn't like it. It just. That's interesting. I wonder what happens if I load it. God, you see, did I mention poor impulse control? No. Right. What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you want? OBS is trying to tell me something's up, but surely this red thing means something's up. What does red thing mean? What do you want from red thing? Is there a problem? Question of the day. God damn it. Question of the day. God damn it, drunk old man. Alright. Come on, Will. That's my real name. My real name's Will. I can't be bothered to pretend it isn't. It's my real name, and I'm not giving it up. I'm not ashamed. Alright. Where did you come from? There you are. Tag layers. Layer. No, god damn it. No, now I've got 2 bastard. Ah, cock. Yeah, no, I'm just. No, there's stuff going on that's beyond the realms of mere mortals like me. Oh yeah, look, because of the collision matrix. Oh yeah, no, that's going to confuse the living bastard out of it. Interesting though. I know, I can't help it. I find this sort of thing interesting. I've got deep issues. I like to know how things work. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. No. So this is all just crap in here, is it? Oh, interesting. Alright, so where do you actually keep the fact there's a layer called that? That is interesting. But anyway, not really that important. Really, at the end of the day. I will just put it back. I will put it back. Oh. Right, back you go. Right, so. I undid it. Because I'm a coward. I mean, why make your life any more hard or difficult than possible? I'm a coward. Right. It was a solid engineering decision, it's true. Thank you for validating my nonsense, Claude. I'm going to have to give you a name. I refuse to call you Claude. A friend of mine gets his AIs to call him Mr. Tinkleberry. Because it implies that when they run out of context, they'll forget to call him Mr. Tinkleberry. So as soon as it stops saying, yes, Mr. Tinkleberry, or I understand, Mr. Tinkleberry, okay, so that... So can I make Perlin noise smoother? Can I force smoother on... Can I force... Right, well that's a good question. Right, so what did I do? We locked the camera better. We added... we made the thingy a bit better. Okay, lock camera. And improve tunnel generation, tunnel sheath generation. God, what a horrible word. Right, yeah, why not? So, alright, next problem, smooth terrain generator. So, can you use Berlin noise? Can you use Berlin noise such that it is smoother in one in the down direction, is less aggressive, smooth in the down direction? Why not? I mean, I'm sure I can. Actually, I'm sure I can't. I'm sure I don't know. I'm sure I don't know. Oh, look, it doesn't know either. I mean, how does it work this out? I mean, I'm only just being lazy. I would go and ask the internet. I would literally be on the internet right now going, but I think it has to ask me. Oh god, I love it. An asymmetric low pass filter. No, that's what I was after. I'm not sure it's a great design decision, so we'll leave it for now. But good to know our solutions if I need it. Right, I don't know why I'm explaining myself to the thing. Right. Bloink. So. Okay, so the next problem is now we're going to add, on top of the shape that we've got, I think, don't know what I think really. I should probably have gone to bed, but that's a different matter, because I haven't. Sorry, I was just checking my phone rather boringly. God almighty, this is uncomfortable. I think I'm going to take my hat off. I'm not sure my hat is adding value. It's making my ears hurt. Well, it's not, but wearing the thingies on top of my thingy, you know what I mean. Anyway. So, in other news, what the hell do you want? One requires restart. Well, would you like to bring that to the top? Very unhelpful of you. So, okay, so, okay. So, that was boring. So now on top of that, we're gonna add, oh my god, a more interesting I don't know. So why would I do that? Okay, that's why I'd do that. Okay, fine. So we're going to start, so here the frequency is, why don't you tell me what those things are? That's very annoying. Octaves, X, lacunarity and gain. Why don't you tell me here, that's gain. Oh, okay, you do that. Fine. Float. Octaves, lacunarity and gain. I have no idea what those words mean. It's not what I want anyway. Oh, I don't bastard. I mean, why is this all so complicated? So I think the next problem is, like, I don't actually want to... Now, do I want to use purlin noise? Yes, I do. Okay, yes, I do. So I want to put that on top of... So I just want a minus, surely. Oh, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I really don't. I mean, it's just terribly confusing at the end of the day. So I want to minus... This is the X is going to be... Yeah, but it isn't, because I want it to be that X. Oh, God almighty. Do I? No, I don't care. Do I care? I don't know if I care. Oh, let's just do something. Right, fine. Generate the ground. So let's generate the ground. For thingy. Ground max points. So let's purlin it. So we'll take the X. Right, why not? Screw it. And then let's just bung that in and see what that does. How about that? Screw it. Why the absolute bobbin not? And so you get a seed. Why are we not happy about that? Because you're a float, but you want to be a thingy. Oh, I don't know. Why is I a... What? What? Whereas I is allowed to be a... What? Am I being dumb? Oh, so that's a vector 2. But why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just shove it in as a... What? It's not a vector 3 position, it's vector 2 position, you dick. Okay, okay, so... I want the X coordinate, so I do want that to be... Vector 2 equals new vector 2, but I don't want it to be that, I want it to be that. Why are you complaining? Well, obviously I want it to be the one I want it to be. Obviously I don't want it to be that one, because if I'd wanted it to be that one I would have imported it myself, you fart. Yes, alright, use your clever nonsense, fine. So then that goes in there. No, hit it, baba. I'm so very confused. So, what? Let's just shove it in there for the moment, eh? So let's just have ground. Go away. Yes, that's, I think, probably the best solution to this at the moment. Well, let's just see what that does. Alright, rect 2. Okay. That probably doesn't need to be like that anymore. I mean, who cares? Let's just see what it does. And that's the ground. So the ground is now going to look a bit spoony McSpoon face, I imagine. But we will see. We will see. We will see. And we will see. So, Mr. Ground, what have you got to say for yourself? Mr. Penguin is excited. I'm excited. Are you excited? We're all excited here. Why does it keep saying my bloody stream's unstable? It's very frustrating. Right, that has not done what I thought it would do. I think it's fair to say that is not the big tick I was hoping for. So the ceiling's in the right place, weirdly, but the ground is apparently absolutely buggered. So the ceiling, great. Ground, not so great. So, what? I'm very confused. Oh, whoops. Oh, well that hasn't helped. Ground oh, God. Ugh. What? What? So what, the ceiling renderer can't just receive points? No, it can't. Interesting. Despite the fact that's quite clearly doing the same job. Alright, so... I mean, obviously that hasn't worked either. But that's a different problem. Why is it limiting it at 10? I'm so confused. So for some reason, I mean, that's quite clearly 10.4684. No one's arguing with that statement. Is that limited to 10? What's the amplitude? The amplitude is 1. Something's gone wrong here. Something has gone wrong here. So, this is... Oh, god damn it, I'm going to write question of the day. Question of the day. Question of the day. Question of the day. Brief bit of context. I started to use Claude to code this game, and after about 10 minutes I got bored because I realised I wasn't learning anything. Since then I've decided this is more about the journey than the destination. So I sound like a massive hippie. Thoughts? I will still use it, sometimes so. Right, question of the day. Answer my question of the day. Come to me, my fans. In the meantime, I'm going to try to work out why Y is just consistently going to... Ground max points is I. isn't it? I think to width, I think it is just Y anyway. So that is just I, which that's fine. Alright, let's do it. Yes, you know it. You know what I want to do. Let's see what you have to say for yourself. At some point I'm going to have to work out how to actually do this as a sort of real-time thingy as well. Yeah, behavior on your script is unknown. What, when you say that, why would you be so unhelpful? The reference script unknown on this behavior is missing. Oh, so unhelpful. Right, no, you shut up. So, you're a vet. Oh, of course. Handy. I was only hoping you. Oh, look, no, you do tell me. Everything's 10.47. I don't think 10.47 is a particularly interesting number, personally. 10.47, not one of my favourite numbers. So, y coordinate is always 10.47. Am I being really dumb? Mm-hmm. 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 I am really dumb. Who knew? So, brain explosion. I want to add that onto the other one, so fine, so I'm an idiot, but it still doesn't explain why. What's position count do? I have no idea what that does. Why are ground renderers so stupid? Why are renderers so stupid? Maybe they need to be stupid. Alright, fine. So you tell that, you add the bastards in. I'm confused, as I so often am. Ow! So what's that? Oh, you lubber. Is a line renderer limited by the camera viewport? No, just a weird coincidence. My line renderer. Fat line across the top of the viewport with my new attempt at adding noise. I know I haven't added in the original tunnel ground position. Just trying to work out what's going on with the FBM. The voluptuous brunchmonger, the VBM. Ah, so actually important, is it? Ooh, feel free to have a look. But I'm being an idiot, aren't I? I assumed that because I didn't understand something, it wasn't important. But apparently it is. Apparently it is. Who knew that I should actually listen to my olds and betters? I've never been very good at listening to my olds and betters. Not really my strong point. So am I now going to get wibbly line on top of that wibbly line? I am. Get out of a dicking idiot. Turns out I'm an idiot. Ah, yeah. I forgot the seed. Thanks. Right. So, what have we got here? We've got this nonsense. That is now going where I want it to be, but I don't want that. I want a new position set of... So, I want final lines. Does it need that first? This seems very, 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 very silly to have to do this. Ow! Final points. Right. Okay, so now I'm hoping that the final point is not only the line render, which is all over the place, but I'll sort that out. Ow! Oh, bollocks, I just bit my lip like an idiot. Ow! Oh, that really bloody hurt. I'm going to have a bloody ulcer, that's why. I'm going to be in a grumpy mood tomorrow. Someone's going to be grumpy. Right, the ground is there. Oh, this is amazing. So the ground is in a stupid place. It's completely much too wibbly-wobbly, but that's okay. I don't know what's up there, but I can live with that. So it's between about... I don't know if that's categorical, we'll work that out as we go along. So we don't need that no more. Right. Can I get the points off the ground render? Ground renderer dot get points. Oh, that would have been nice, but no, obviously not. No, fine. Whatever. What do you do, get positions? No, not what I wanted. Alright, fine. So now we add this new wibbly-wobbly-wobbliness. So I want to start with but I want more octaves. And I want to start with a frequency. Float frequency. And then so now everywhere we've got that, we need a frequency with 1. But I probably want to start with that at 2, at 4 with another 2 octaves. So, 1, 2, 4. Huh? What's the lacunarity? Oh, this is really getting on my tits. So what's the lacunarity? The lacunarity was 2. So it was up to 4. I think we'll always have a lacunarity of 2. Because I can't be asked to dick around with anything else, because at least I understand 2. Right, we'll get rid of the lacunarity. So we'll make the lacunarity equals 2f. You can bugger off. And now we've got so now you've got the frequency with 2f. That was 4, and that's 2f. And then so this was 2f, but that was 2. No, that was 1f, and this is 4f, but that is also 2. You see, I know what I'm doing. Rumours of me being a complete muppet are entirely not true. So the height multiplier can suck my bobble monkeys. Height multiplier over 3 exactly. But I want that to right, come on, that'll do. That must be roughly what I'm aiming for, isn't it? He says optimistically. Right, come on, what's this do? Well, I don't think this has been my best devlog of all time. It certainly has been my least entertaining, but on the plus side, I actually have achieved quite a lot. And I suppose at the end of the day, isn't this what, I don't know what I'm really trying to do. Am I trying to make a game, or am I trying to become a... Fuck me, that sodding bastarding worked. I don't know what to say other than absolute what the bobbins. That's insanity. Oh my god. Right. Now, we do the same business. Oh, come on. Why can't I use a keyboard? You have any idea how long I've been using a keyboard for? Float seed equals that. Ceiling render equals that. Yes. I don't think that's necessary, is it? Well, this is a cool song. This sounds much too good to be copyright free. I'm sure they've stolen off someone. I'm going to get copyright struck. I mean, luckily there's no one watching. But if there was anyone watching, I would be copyright struck to the end of time. Oh god, I'm knackered. Right, if this has actually worked, I might cry. Why are they the same? Oh, it's not quite the same. Oh my god, that actually has worked. That's worked remarkably well, all things considered. I'm not really sure why this thing's so wide. Alright. I see. It's so wide because now we've got a whole bunch of movement. I think that's gone pretty well, all things considered. So how wide's this gap? So terrain generator, that can now go down to 4 again. Because it's good to have some moments of like, what the actual fuck. In fact, I can probably go down to 3.5. Because 4 is a bit too easy. Let's see. Right, I mean, this is more or less. Ooh. This actually looks like a game. I mean, this actually looks like a game. This is insanity. I can't believe I've made this. It's complete madness. I mean, yeah, some of the numbers need tweaking. But at the end of the day, this has more or less done what I want it to do. Well, that is, I think, one of the most... oh god, I can't believe how extremely... I mean, this is an extremely... This is really, genuinely, I'm not joking, this is an oddly rewarding experience. See, I don't even know the word rewarding. It's been so long since I've tried to use that word. This is an oddly rewarding experience. I actually feel like... I actually feel like that's done what I more or less want it to do. I really can't get over this. This is absolute... I mean, look, is it good? No. If I knew what I was doing, could I have done this in about 2 minutes? Probably. But, have I done it? Yes. Did I just fly a penguin through a... Actually, it no longer even looks like a birth canal. That actually... Oh, I'm going to do it one more time. I don't care. I'm out of control right now. Out of control. I mean, look at this. Oh my god. Wee, penguin. Come on, penguin. I'll tell you what, actually, I do get a remarkable amount of pleasure out of the fact that I made this penguin myself, despite the fact that it's shit. I mean, it's really so bad, but I made it. I made that penguin. I've made everything on this screen. Everything. I've done this. Me, I did it. Everything. Oh my god. I mean, I've made websites before. Actually, these aren't too bad as well. Like, it actually doesn't need that much tweaking. Like, yeah. They're still a bit wide, I think. Well, that is the only thing I'm slightly surprised about. Like, actually... I suppose what I've done is I've always made it so that it's going to be bigger. So what would be a worst case scenario? A worst case scenario would be 2. Alright, so could we actually survive with a 2? So let's do... No, I just want ceiling. That one. Okay, so I mean, I know that's a very ridiculous way of going around it, but it'll do. So, okay, so, okay. So, I should have kept my hat on. I had viewers when I had a hat. Viewers love the hat. I don't know what to say. Right. I don't know, that's quite small. That is quite small. So I'm worried that anything less than that might be really quite hard to manage. I mean, that is a proper birth canal. Okay, penguin can fit through it just. That was surprisingly satisfying. Interesting. Not really sure what to do about that. Well, I think that's a problem for another day. So, in short, what have we got? We have right, well, I'm calling that what am I calling that? Maybe I want more. Right, well, I think that's pretty good. So next problem. I don't even know what the next problem is. I don't know what to say, really. It's been fun, but possibly possibly not my most engaging. I do apologise if it hasn't been quite my most engaging stream ever. But this has been quite it's been quite code based. I suppose the thing is, no one actually wants to watch someone coding. People want to watch people making like sprites and stuff, which is not really my strong point. Maybe Twitch isn't the right place for this. Well, I may as well do it anyway. I mean, like, if people like it, they like it. Oh god, really? Am I going to have to actually start doing some YouTube? I'm probably going to have to do some YouTube, aren't I? I could actually edit the kind of interesting bits, which are few and far between, but I could edit... Oh god, I'm going to have to do YouTube. Oh well. I don't mind that. Right, anyway, not very interesting. So, what have I done? I have, I mean, reasonable first draft for tunnel generation. Right, well, good. I think that's a reasonable place to stop. It's approaching 3 o'clock in the morning, which is a very reasonable time to stop working. It would be even more reasonable if I didn't actually have to start working for a real job in the morning, but I will tell you this, my friends, there are very, very, very few advantages to getting old, but one of them is you need less sleep. I still need quite a lot of sleep, but I need less sleep, so I will take it. Anyway, thank you for joining me once again. I'm going to find OBS so I can stop this whole disaster I call a side hustle, and I hope you could at least hear me. God, I hope you could hear me. It looks like you could. Could you hear me over this music? Well, we'll see. 2 hours of this nonsense, and what have I achieved? I've made my birth canal look a little bit jankier. Oh well. Oh well. I don't know. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Now, I could do drunk old man out of context, couldn't I? Because I think actually 2 hours of this shit and all I've done is make my birth canal look a bit jankier. I mean, that if that's not YouTube fodder, I don't know what is. Anyway, I will shut up because it's time to go to sleep. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. If you have, someone I think has been with me most of the way through this, or it's been on and off. So thank you, whoever that is. I hope you're not one of my followers, only on the basis that then you could potentially follow me. And if you are one of my followers, then you already know that I love and appreciate you very much for tolerating my nonsense and supporting me through my midlife crisis. So yes, good. I think that's all I have to say. Sleep well.